Let's go, guys. Welcome back. I have taken the longest time off I ever have in my career, but there's no time for that. Everyone's focused on Bitcoin, amongst other things, but on Bitcoin, we saw almost no movement the entire time I was gone. Thank you, Bitcoin. But we have seen a retracement, and Bitcoin has fallen to some spooky levels. Are you afraid? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. It's good to be back, everybody. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribes. Let's get this stream hyped. Share it out. Subscribe. You guys know what to do. Shout out to our sponsors. Links in the video description below. FEMX, Fairdesk, Marketcipher. You know how it do. Is Bitcoin done? Is the bear market back? Well, not in my opinion, but we're going to go through the charts today, and we're going to take a look at what has happened from a technical stance. We're going to take a look at a few other things as well. It is the weekend. We don't typically stream on the weekend, but we've taken, 10 days off? I missed you guys. I had to get back on. Good to be here. Good to have you here. If you're in the chat today, drop something in the chat. If you got the new emojis, put an emoji in the chat. Hello, whatever. Vote in the poll. Hit the like button. If you have that little engagement heart thing at the bottom of the chat, feel free to spam those. I don't really know if they do anything, but let's give it a shot. First, we're going to start with Bitcoin. We're going to get into some other charts as well. Let me see. I have PEPE pulled up. Oof, rest in peace. We're going to look at something called Bambi because people have been talking about it. I don't know. And you know, we'll do the regulars. We'll do the regulars. So let's start actually really quick. Let's take a look at our top coins, our top 10 here. Looks like Bitcoin, despite the sell-off, up 1.8% over the last 24 hours. That's weird because yesterday was a red candle. Today is a red candle. Maybe that's resetting. Maybe we're 24 hours from when it touched down lower. Ethereum up 1.1, BNB 1.4. There we go. We got some subscribers. What's up, Evelyn Perez and Lord Freakin'? Good to have you guys. I'll put that alert box back up. Good to have you. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're out there listening, give it a consideration. We're racing Bitcoin to 100K and we're winning. It was winning last year. Now we're winning. We can beat it. Let's get to 100K, fam. XRP up 0.6. Cardano 1.1. Doge 0.6. Solana 2.4. Polygon. Where's Litecoin? 2.3% on Litecoin. It's kind of red right now, right? Let's look at our biggest gainers and losers here. Very quickly. Very quickly. 24 hours. PEPE up to 188, though still down significantly from its recent highs while I was away. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of Bitcoin. Good luck with that, man. That's some wild stuff if you guys have been following it. I don't really recognize much else in the top here. Is what it is. Top losers. Don't really recognize any of these either. If you see some coins that you like and that you know about up here, let me know. We're just going to move on. So, jumping into the chart as we realign. What's up? Keep going, BTC. Thanks for the broship. We missed you. I missed you. I can't stay away, guys. We got through the little intro. This was the first time I went to Estonia. For those who don't know, I got back yesterday. Slept the whole day. That was the first break. We've been streaming live here for 4 years. That was the first break from streaming I've ever taken. I think before that, the longest I'd gone is 3, maybe 4 days. And I was always connected, always working anyway. It was nice to just get a break. I'd love to tell you guys about the trip. We'll probably save that for later in the stream because we got to get to the breaking, what's going on now. So let's take a peek. Let's zoom it out. Let's zoom it out to the month. Let's look over here. On the month, May. It's got to be May. May in a pretty gnarly candle at the moment, but it's resting or has bounced from a very important level. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen me tweet. I do recommend you follow me on Twitter for the breaking. There we go. You're ready, baby. You're ready. I do recommend you follow me for some breaking stuff when we're not streaming. I do tweet there. I do tweet a lot of crap as well. Pretty ugly candle here. We did this in the last stream, but it's been 10 days, so let's just throw these back on. We do see above us 28.4 and 29.2. These are going to be the really important levels for May to retake. And right about here on this low is where I want to see this candle bounce. We are going to zoom in a little bit more as we really quickly cover this. We have broken our range lows. We did talk about that We did talk about that briefly in one of the streams over the last, who knows. Breaking the range lows, basically sweeping liquidity, stopping out longs, baiting in shorts. And there's one very important level that it feels like we haven't talked about in weeks, mostly because maybe we didn't want to. Maybe because we didn't think we'd go there, but we went there. At the moment, let's just throw that actually on so we have the exact level. Bam. 26.1. Wow, it's been a long time. 26.1 for the 200 weekly moving average. We have finally tested it. We did see a wick below, but on the daily at least, price settled up higher, and that is showing us potentially that level holding as support. This would be of utmost bullishness to hold 26.1. Holding to the 200 week is a clean back test of what was, for a very long time, resistance. In 2022, we did briefly trade above before falling below. We tested it as resistance in February before getting our godly candle in March, blasting through, and it almost looked like we weren't going to look back, as if price was just going to keep going. That is not what happened. It seems, how long did this take? 56 days. Wow, I can't believe it's been 56 days in this range. Rest in peace. Holy moly. 56 days above the 200 weekly, and yesterday, while I was basically trying to sleep, price moved lower, came down, wicked, and bounced, and this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, nothing is cemented. I do like this strong bottom wick. That does show us buyers came in on that touch, which is likely to be expected as sellers came in when we tested it as resistance. What we don't have, unfortunately, yet is a strong move or reversal to the upside. The wick itself is a reversal, is moved to the upside, but we can see very little follow through here today. And that's not really what I was hoping to see. I'm going to throw volume on the chart. We don't use regular volume too often. Don't love it. Don't love it. Not a huge amount of volume there. I definitely was hoping for more. Maybe we'll see it on BTC USDT on Binance. Maybe they'll have the volume for us. Really quick, throw this on. What the heck happened here? That's weird. This doesn't even look right. I don't need that. That doesn't look right. That volume is nothing. That is not great. Volume was very strong on our test to 19.5 back in March. Maybe there's something weird going on here. I don't know. Maybe Binance changed something. I am at a loss for what this volume is showing us. It's not specifically saying anything other than there's very little interest in the last 60 days. I think that does make sense. We've seen traffic on YouTube drop to what I called 2020 levels, kind of bear market viewership. We only have 300 people watching today, but you know what? It's 300 of the best of the best. If you've made it this far, pat yourself on the back. You've likely made it through the worst. This is interesting. It is not what I expected to see. Wow. I wonder if there's an exchange or a pair I'm missing that had a lot of volume. I would have expected quite a bit. After so many days in this range, breaking your range lows, I mean, that volume should be there, whether it's people actively entering new orders or simply being stopped out of their previous orders. That's something. Chat, do you know, am I missing the volume somewhere? I will say I am a little out of practice. It's been the longest I've ever gone without streaming, so what? WTF, mates? WTF. Trade City West, did you get your PulseChain? We'll talk about PulseChain then. We'll talk about PulseChain. We'll talk about some stuff that is a happening breaking news after I have no idea how long. PulseChain mainnet is finally live. I don't know if it's being traded. I did sacrifice a very small amount back in 21, just honestly for giggles. And I did apparently get it. I don't know. It doesn't show in my like Ethereum wallet, but it shows on their scanner. So I think I got like 1 million of them, and I don't think they're being traded. So I think that's 1 million times $0. I don't know. We'll talk about that a little more. What's up, Optical Art? How you doing, Steve? My bro Steve is in the house. Shout out to Steve. Let's chill him for a second. I don't know why, but everything reverted to a white background while I was in Estonia. Check out Steve, great dude. He's probably loving this sell-off. What are you feeling here, my friend? How do you feel about that 200 weekly? Subscribe to Steve and put in his channel in the chat. I'm going to take volume out. Ooh. I'm liking this test. I'm not going to be liking it if we move back below yesterday's low wick. It is the weekend. I don't expect the most volatility. I was definitely hoping for a little bit more perkiness off of that wick personally. But
good to have you back, Tom. Sending love from us all at the Dollar Tom community.
What's up, my man? Good to be back. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the 1999, Mr. Cody McBird. Appreciate you. Let's throw this on here. 26.8 is where price settled up. It is above the 200 weekly after touching on Coinbase down to 25.8. That's actually a pretty big wick. That's pretty substantial. 4% wick, not bad. We do see yesterday's open, or the bullish engulfing line for today, sitting at 27K. It did test it, and it does look like it got rejected, so we're going to have to zoom in more. Let's check out Marketcipher B, one of our favorites, one of our sponsors of this channel. We have VWAPs coming up. Momentum hasn't pinched. VWAPs coming up. That money flow is reaching back down to red, though. I mean, the best we could hope for is kind of an April 30th, May 1st repeat where we just kind of dip and run out of there. Not a great look, unfortunately. Likely, though. Interesting. I'm going to pull up regular RSI. We do have RSI on Marketcipher, but just for the clarity of everyone else, let's take a peek here. Daily RSI is pretty low, 37. Not the lowest we've ever seen it. This is some ugly RSI, though. We see we were heavily overbought. We did reach oversold. This was healthy. And then we had kind of this lackluster into overbought again, but couldn't sustain, push back down. With this lower low and our low point in RSI, we don't really see any daily divergence of any kind on the bullish side. We can argue there was bearish divergence here, but that's really irrelevant at this point. Wow. In order to create bullish divergence on the day, we're going to have to see price pull down RSI all the way into oversold again, similar to how it did in March. But that is not here yet. Actually, let me see the week. Is it on the week? Kind of the same vibe. Same vibe. We see that weekly RSI moving average being lost into May here. We're trading below it for the first time since December. That's pretty spicy. Not going to lie. That's pretty spicy. VWAP coming down and money flow in the red. Weekly not looking hot. Let me see. Did Steve say something? Where's Sir Steve-O? Gonna get bad. Getting bad. Yeah, it could. It could. I mean, let's be real. You trade below that 200, you close below that 200, and things do look very bad. They do look very bad. At the moment, I'm okay. I mean, this is definitely not what I was hoping for. Definitely was hoping to see this wick play out today with like maybe a rally back to even your fair value gap here in the day at 27.6. Haven't gotten diddly yet. We may have to. We may be waiting. We may be waiting until Monday to see this resolve. Not a great bounce even down on the 12-hour. I do like the wick, but failing to come back to that 12-hour high. Do you see what distribution here? 27.6. This is really where I'm going to be looking. 27.6 looking like a juicy place to enter potentially a short position. We will see as time goes on, man. Rough. It's funny because nothing happened while I was gone, and then like as soon as I boarded the plane to get back home, it was like boom, new lows, range broken, etc. 4 hours looking pretty heavy, not really showing us much signs of upward price action at all. We can say there's some bullish divergence here in our lows. We do have a lower point in price, not our lowest point on our oscillators. It's not really that much to get excited about yet. Down on lower time frames, things are looking a little better. I do see some money flow rolling over signals here with our lows being broken. Not super confident about it, but I do like this wick. The more we zoom in, the more this wick looks good. You have this distribution, boom. Selling action, buying action, pushing price back up above the 200 weekly. That's definitely going to be where the bulls look to defend if they hope to continue this rally higher. Now, the last, let's see how many hours. This is interesting. The last, looks like 14 hours. We can probably even go back to 20 hours. This is some very flat price, very flat trading. Not a lot of volatility. We did have volatility spike up on this dump, and now really sitting sideways. Going to be difficult here to make a call on that. I do like the lower time frames much more than the higher time frames right now. Let's see, maybe our fib retracement tool. Maybe I'll shed a little bit of light. Not really. Looking around that 27.3 to 27.6 range. I think this is likely, even if we do lose the 200. I think it's likely we return at least to like 27.3, 27.6. There we go. Gonna make this smaller. This is our daily open. We test 27. Yeah, coming back to like that 618. Maybe if we move this up higher. This was looking very good. If you guys remember our fractal, this was looking very good until this sell-off. Yeah, really, no matter how you place it. Let me see if I can find that. Nope, I think I lost it. We were looking good. This sell-off definitely put a little bit of a wrench in our gears. We were looking for this fractal to hold. It did not hold. It did not hold at all. It was actually really beautiful. We had talked about just our highs coming down and our lows coming down and how that would very much fit the pattern. But as soon as we lost one of our lows, this pattern was really not in play. And definitely as soon as 26.9 was broken, this was out the window. So we did move lower. We're out of the fractal. Rest in peace, though we already declared it dead, I don't know, weeks ago. Just a little update there. Did not go as hoped. Not so much. Our broadening wedge on the macro also kind of wrecked by this move, unfortunately. We're looking for a bullish megaphone pattern. We had to play out. Mind you, this was placed all the way back here in March, so we did get some good price action off of it. It was in jeopardy when we declared it dead, and we were hoping for that pattern of higher lows, lower highs, and then a move to the upside. Looks like we've now closed 1, 2, 3, 4 daily candles below there. Not looking good for that. We may have to go back to the drawing board. We could, in a hopium sense, in the next day and 7 hours, if we see price close back in this trend at 28.8, I don't really think this is going to happen. But if we do see that weekly close green, the broadening wedge could be still in play. But at this point, it's kind of out there. What's causing the sell-off? Well, it's never that easy. If you saw my tweet, more people are selling than buying, lol. I think we would look to the dollar here. The dollar had a very strong close on Thursday and Friday. Thursday up 0.6, Friday up 0.6, back-to-back gains after the dollar really lackluster movement over the last few months, just trending down in the 101 zone. Perhaps it's looking for a bounce, maybe back to 103. It will get pretty spicy on the dollar if we can see it trade back above 105, its previous, let's call it March or yearly high. Trading back above there, the dollar is set for a ripper, and finally, for that dead cat bounce, or whatever we want to call it, that I've been hoping for, looking for. I think it's too early to call that at the moment. You have 2 green candles. You haven't really moved anywhere significant. Actually, let's see what that week looks like. I mean, that's the best close that the dollar has had on the weekly in, I don't know, since February. 77 days. It's been a while. Monday's open, definitely going to be spicy. Wouldn't doubt, I would be very much expecting, honestly, the dollar maybe to return to 101.8, at least intra-week. Kind of back test your previous closes as support, and then look to make a move higher. Dollar is starting to look heavy, man. This weekly money flow has been giving us our rollover signal here. As our previous lows break, we're setting lower highs. That is looking to roll into the red territory. Solid move up to 105. Probably not enough to save it. Even to move up to 109. If it's rejected, that money flow is likely just to make another lower high. And I'm still going to be looking for a sub 100 Dixie. But not before we see some kind of bounce here. That's a pretty spicy close. 1.4%. Really, it's just because it's the only weekly close that didn't get just wrecked. Like absolutely wrecked with this top wick before closing. Got snuck in there. Maybe off of CPI numbers. I wasn't around. I wasn't following, but I'll catch up. We'll be live again Monday, and I'll be all caught up by then. Today, I'm just here because I wanted to see y'all. PEPE. I will say this. It was a joke. It was an S post, but I did tweet on May 5th that the top was in for PEPE. Did I really think it was in, or was there? No, calling tops is a fool's game. You get lucky, or you're wrong, right? There's just no way of knowing the top or bottoms of anything. If we knew them, we'd all be rich. But at the moment, May 5th does seem to mark PEPE's top. It could move higher, but it has retraced quite a bit since then. 76%. That's quite a retracement. Be real. Has moved back roughly to its 0.5. I would not doubt to see it trade to, 50265 up here. That was your previous range of support off the high, and it is your 618 retracement. So anyone stuck in a position, not financial advice, none of this is financial advice, but it might be a way to get out of a not so great position. PEPE did break, let's see. It did not break its previous, huh? Where did I get these from? Oh, these are from before. It did break its kind of like hourly consolidation lows, traded lower. It has not broken down beneath its early May lows. That will be not good. People who are patient and interested, I won't be taking this trade, but if you're patient and interested, likely looking for that previous all-time high retest as support, that could be a solid entry for the right player. I don't care about PEPE anymore. PEPE was fun. It was fun. It was going up while nothing else was going up. We all got to take a little enjoyment. Hopefully nobody got wrecked. Well, certainly people got wrecked. But hopefully none of you got wrecked, as I did very much share my opinion on it. Did not think it was a good hold. This is weird. You have this like vertical move, and now you have a horizontal move. I could see this actually being bullish. It's like horizontal move, or vertical move, horizontal move, vertical move, horizontal move. That wouldn't be bad. Be careful with positions here. I don't like this. It's very unlikely to just do that. You're likely going to see a fake out move first. If you're short, probably looking for higher for a move down. If you're long, probably looking for an entry lower. I don't think this is just going to be a satisfying move up or down from here. Not after that wick, and not enough volume. Just not even close to enough volume. Is what it is. Tis what it is. So we've gotten into it. We got like 400 view, and welcome back, everyone. You're finding your way. Make sure you're smashing the likes, the subscribes. If you have that little heart button at the bottom of the chat, go ahead and spam it. I don't know if it does anything, but maybe placebo effect will take hold. The more you engage with the stream, the more YouTube says, hey, people are enjoying this. So I will show it to other people.
Tom Army strong.
What's up, my guy? Dang, 69 Canadian bucks. Canada dollars. Appreciate you. Well, I guess now is as good of time as any to address the elephant in the room. While I was away, we saw some shenanigans from, well, there's always shenanigans from Mr. Armstrong, BitBoy. But I guess someone has made a coin called Tom. First and foremost, I want you all to know I am not the founder. I am not involved in the project. I have no association. Their community did send 1 million Tom coins to my public address. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I do have some professionals investigating the coin, investigating the contract. Initial feedback is not the best. I think it's like 100% token unlock May of 24. But I'm waiting for all of my peoples to get me info back. But I want you guys to know, in no way do I endorse it or am part of it. There's going to be some confusion about that. When I get the information back, I'll decide what I want to do with them. In no way am I going to profit from this personally. If anything, if I don't just let them sit forever, the only other option I can think of is somehow donating them to charity at some point. That's the elephant in the room. I do appreciate the community. I appreciate the hype you guys have brought, and I appreciate the super chats. But this is how we operate. You just operate this way. I'm not someone interested in greed or ego or whatever. Appreciate the hype, but at the moment, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm someone who speaks from facts, not from emotions or opinions. Yeah. Let's see this PulseX. That's PulseX. Giggity. Giggity, giggity. Is it even trading anywhere? This is weird. Does Coinbase now just have like a chart for everything? And then people think this is like listing or something? Because apparently there is a chart here. I don't understand. It's not supported. You can go to... Okay. Not supported on Coinbase. Pulse... Pulse... I can't help but see PULSEX. PulseX. Let's see. Explorer? PulseChain. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not going to connect anything here, but I will show you guys. How do I scan? Someone sent me a link earlier. I have to find that. Un segundo. There we go. There we go. No. And no. Sacrifice checker. So I did the dirty. I sinned. I did sacrifice a very small amount. You guys know I'm pretty lenient, pretty open to putting about $100 in anything. So you can see July of 21. Holy hell. July of 21. So that's coming up on 2 years later. I sacrificed 0.07 Ethereum. I think that was just like was in the wallet. For a value of $126. 10,000 points per dollar. I don't know. I got 1.26 million base points. What does any of this mean? I don't know. And I got 1.2 million PLS. Pleases. I got 1.2 million pleases. Are these pleases worth anything? Win market cap, please. I don't think so. Does CoinMarketCap not even have it? It might. Has it just not begun trading? But at the same time, it has to have traded, right? On like DEXs. DEXs? 3 months ago. That was the latest news. Richard Hart followers lose faith in PulseChain. PulseX face delays. Okay. I guess it's not traded anywhere? Wow, look at all these people saying it's a scam. I mean, there's a lot of scams out there. I guess there isn't. I guess it's not traded. Someone fact check me on that. I want to know if I'm a millionaire yet. Am I a millionaire from these? Am I a bajillionaire? Probably not. Man, Bitcoin. Really? It's like as soon as it knew I was streaming, it was like, Tom's coming home. We'll get all the spice in, and then we'll just trade sideways. Just trade sideways then. That is how it do. Let's see. 403 votes. 55% say bounce from a 200W. 45% going lower. Not bad. Not bad for our poll on a not so spicy day. Well, everyone's chilling. I wish I could have been live for that drop. I think that would have been epic. I'm going to close this poll. Maybe we should do some degeneracy. Should we do some degeneracy? I wonder. I do have one trade open. I did close. Well, no, I got stopped out of one of my longs. I did close my shorts probably too early. Probably too early. But I did have a limit order set, and that long is still open, or reopened, whatever you want to call it. I get there. They keep changing. Do have this open. It is at 16x. It's 0.34 Bitcoin. It's like $600 of margin. It's up 8% for $45 gain. Woo. Woo. Super exciting. The entry is definitely not bad. I don't know where I'm going to place the stop because, to be honest, all the way down at 25.7 seems wrecked. Seems wrecked. But this is really the only trade I have open at the moment. My shorts got closed in profit, but way too early. Actually, there's nothing else open. I have nothing else open. We'll do some degeneracy. If you are here, I know it's not so hype. If you're here, let me know you're here. Let me see. I'm just going to shout you out from the participants. What's up, 420 Bud Monster, AJ, Anthony, Barba, Solus. I feel like that's a trick. B Tom, how you doing, bro? Chunktown, Crypto Grizzly, Crypto Poppy, Crypto Curtis, Kryptonium Casual Mining, Crypto Stevo, CPL, how you doing, man? Dragosmith or something. Dave Digital, Drew Evans, Flip a Frank, Fudgetub Jablus, Gear, FOMO Sapien, what's up, bro? See you popping in there, Flipping Keys, Drew Evans, Gear, Game Room Toys, George, you're here from the beginning. Cheers. Shout out to you, George. Ivilo, Yovkov. You were here at the beginning too. Cheers to you. You've made it this far. JD10, Joker 20, Con Burke, Lawrence Believer, Lazarus Hand. What's up, Junior Con? I see you popping in. Lester Lewis, Christy, Marky, Marty Co, Moggy. How you doing, Moggy? Good to see you. Michael McMurray. Sounds like Letterkenny. Ming Wen, Mustafa El Deeb, and one Nandihan. NBF Forum, my bro, you're here every day. I love you. Neil Glasser, Nomadic Life, Nut 4, Case, Giggity, Orc Priest, Pepito. What's up, I can never say your name. How you doing, bro? You know who you are. Primose, Suster, Psychedelic Astronaut, Peter Kovacs, Reinhardt, an awesome Overwatch name, Hasbroke. Riskinor, Shrinktech, what's up, Shrinktech? Skip Factor, Sloth Bag, Spoon, Sproxy, Steve O, Target Mist, Tayyab Shahazad, 10 pence, the Applegate Experience, how you doing, man? Pickle, our wonderful Pickle, always here. Tim Pierce, myself, Tom Crown, shout out to you, Tom Crown. Tommy Andre, Trevor Zook, Tyson Coin, Unwashable Dishes, Xander Jonesy, Yohanito, Vihisla, Zeke Z, and Crypto Surf. And let's see, anyone who was there in between. Let me see. Here and present. What is up? You're here, Crypto Curtis. I see you. Who did I miss? If I missed you, put something in the chat. What's up, D Bond, Baxter Churchill, Drago Cosmic. I think I missed that one. Who else? N1, didn't get that one. Zeke Z. I'll just say that one again because it's wonderful. Wonderful name. LFG fam. LFG. Bucket List Bedlam. I missed you, but I didn't miss you anymore. Jamie thinks it's going to break down. Kojo. Burma. Akash Das. What's up, man? Rec Calls. You was tardy? It's okay. You're allowed to be tardy. Make it or break it for the biddy. All right. Hi from Europe. I just left Europe. Guys, Europe is awesome. The food is unbelievable and not like, oh, their cooks are so good. No, it's just like meat, cheese. It's just nothing like the US. It actually tastes like real food. Like real food. I ate pizza last night and I feel absolutely like garbage. Lisai. What's up, Haroon? Hassan. Tom to the Moon says Hassan. Sketch, you got it on Uniswap. Good luck, friends. Good luck. It's that raw vodka in that bottle. Nah, it's an energy drink. Isn't this a cool cup? Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs. What's up, man? This month is red month on Bitcoin. That is true. Will it settle up that way, though? Time will tell. What's up, Crypto Cookie Monster? Jamie. Max Feister. Chas. What up from St. Louis? How you doing, Radar? Philip. By the way, guys, I will be in Miami. I know I'm leaving again, but I got like a week. Not nearly as long of a trip. And I think I will have access to a studio there, so I'll probably do a live stream there. But I'll be there. If you want a ticket to Bitcoin Miami, use my link in the video description below, along with our sponsors, Fair Desk, Femex, Marketcipher. Actually, I have one Femex Soul Pass to give out. I don't know how I'm going to do it, though. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Might do it on Twitter. Maybe we'll do it as like a giveaway here, like commenting after the live. I'm not sure. Fort Lauderdale, right on. I love Florida. Xander, you ate pizza today and feel like garbage? We are brothers, my friend. Zach Blyak, what's up from Idaho? Idaho, man. Good to see you, Zach. You love the food, Germany and France. Here's the thing. In Europe, I think it is illegal to import meat from the United States because the quality and I don't know, the specifications don't meet their definition of meat. Don't meet meat. Giggity. We are eating lies in the United States. We are eating lies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know what we're eating, but it's lies. It's not what it says it is. Oh my god, the cheese. I ate so much cheese. I ate so many cold cuts and so much cheese on that trip. Like, an unreasonable amount. What's up, Colin? I see you guys. Favorite energy drink? I mean, I do, honestly. They send me this stuff for free. Gamer Subs. They do make some really good stuff. I would check them out if I were you. But my favorite energy drink that's like at every gas station or something, easily Monster, anything from the Ultra series. Like, Sunrise, the Peachy Keen one. They're so good. But other than that, I'd go with Gamer Subs. What's up, Crypto Muscle? Hola. Snacks, what's up? Jumped in to see what the market's doing. Nothing. Got wrecked on PEPE. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I will say I made a pretty penny on PEPE in that long. If I had held it, and of course, if I had just sold the top and bought the bottom. But that long that you guys saw me open and stream with, that I opened it at 3-4 down here. If I had held it all the way and sold the top, which is a fantasy, but it would have been something like 60K or something like that. I made a measly, I don't know, like 1,400. But that's how trading goes. You're never going to catch the top or the bottom. I don't even try. I think it's a fool's game. Unfortunately, yeah, I made some good profits on the way up. And then I as well, because I was away and not really looking at the charts, I think I took kind of like a little degen long here. I lost some. I think that was it, actually. I gave some money back, but net, I'm still definitely up on the PEP. I did take profits on my spot. I had like a tiny spot position. I think I started with 100. I took 300 out, and who knows what it's worth now. It's worth something. But that's how you do with the S coins. It's the only way to go. It's a bucket list with the smiley. What about Lady? The Milady thing? I don't know, Matt Osborne. Seems like it just seems like rugs are everywhere. Just be careful of rugs. Cryptogenic dude made 7,000% on PEPE. Thanks to you. Well done, friend. That's all on you. Don't thank me. That's you. You guys are taking the risk. You guys have to live with the losses or the gains that you take. Please do not just blindly copy me. You will lose money. So unless you want to lose money, don't do that. Go with your own gut. I hope that people watching our streams can take away some of my knowledge, some of my experience, and use it to become more successful traders themselves. We don't want people just following blindly. That's not how we do here. I think we see this. I don't know how long this will take, but I think we see this. Maybe even something like that. Thank you. Liquidate shorts, liquidate longs, liquidate shorts, and then I don't know what happens next. I do like the way like this would look though. Like a little heartbeat up. A fool's game hoping to win, right? Exactly. You've been to the UK. I actually got invited to go to the UK on this trip. I will say, I don't know where you can watch my panel in Estonia, but it was one of my best. No, it was the best. It was me and BitBoy and Wendy O, and it was my best panel. I usually psych myself out for them. Like, I try to, like, plan, because, like, I know the topic, and I have, like, things I want to say, and then, because it's, like, panel, you know, it's not just me talking, and you guys know I'm terrible scripted anyway, but, I usually psych myself out, and then I like try to remember what I had planned, and then I draw a blank, and then I get nervous, and then it's just like a crappy performance. So for that one, I said, screw it. Like, F it. It's me and Wendy and Ben. Like, no one really knows what we're going to talk about. We'll just wing it, and it went really well. Surprise, right? I just wing all of this, and surprisingly not changing that up last second in front of real, well, not in front of real people, but in front of a live audience in person. Strange that would work well. But as soon as I get that, I will upload it. It was like, I did really well. I was very happy with it. I was very happy with my performance. First time ever. Very happy. Fish and chips. Yeah, so after my speech, someone invited me to something in London. I think it's in July. I don't know. I'll have to see the details. I don't know. Like, I can't take another, like, 10 days off again. I missed you guys too much. It's too much of a content gap. Tom Powell is good scripted. Well, Tom Powell is not me. Tom Powell is like his own thing. You know, he's the super chairman of the Digital Federal Reserve Board, man. He's a pro. Stop spamming, please. Yeah, if it's disruptive. 10 pence, you're probably right. LP extended to 10 years, says Khan. Is that true? I will say, the pros I have looking at the contract, the first thing they said was all of the LP unlocks in 1 year, and that's sketch. If it's extended to 10 years, I'll ask them if that's meaningful, which I probably is, but I'll ask them. I'm not going to, like, willy-nilly, I don't know. I don't F around with the fam. I don't expose them to anything unless I'm willing to put my own reputation on it. And that takes a lot. Sometimes you just got to get away. Exactly. This is the first time in 4 years. Oh, Olav Z, am I longing Bitcoin? I did just show it. I think I just closed it. I have a tiny long open. And many, many moons ago, I placed a limit buy order at like the 200 weekly moving average long, and that filled. I think some of my position closed for a loss, like on the way down, but it's let me see. Ugh. That's not good. Network delayed. Yeah, this is very tiny. The average 26.6. 26.6. So it's in green. It's green, but barely. The limit order was lower. It was like 26 flat, but I had some open already. But yeah, I'm in a long. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't even know where to put the stop. I'm like, if I put it down here at 25.7, it's like, what percent of this do I lose? Dang. 60%. That's yikes. I don't know what to do with this. I'm really not sure what to do with this. I think maybe just below the fair value gap, 26.2 flat maybe, but that's still a huge loss. I almost like, this is terrible, but I almost want to like see this liquidate as opposed to putting the stop loss all the way down there, which is like basically liquidated anyway. I moved to the 26.2 for now. I don't like it. I feel like I'll get sniped, but it is what it is. I still could see something like this, a little heartbeat up. Back to like 27.3, then who knows. As long as the 200 weekly holds, I think we're in good position on this long. Derp, duh. If it goes up, we're good. If it goes down, we're not. That's some insight. That's some insight. Speaking of S coins, seems like everyone's talking about S coins lately. This one I've heard the most weird chatter about. I don't have any personally yet, and it's only available on Pulsex. This is not an endorsement in any way to buy it. I don't really know anything about it. I'm just sharing with you guys kind of what I'm hearing chatter-wise. Just a lot of creators talking about it. I don't really know why. I don't really use Uniswap and things, and Pulsex can suck it. I'm not going to go on Pulsex just for this. But I don't know. If one of our partners like FemX or Fairdesk lists it, maybe I'll throw $100 at it. It's Bambi. The rule applies. My rule to my own trades always applies. You look at the market cap. 7 million. 7 million, that's almost nothing. You make I make investments based on the market cap size. The smaller the market cap, the smaller my investment. So $100 might even be too big for this. Million, billion, trillion, 100 trillion coins. Cool. They're all in supply though, I think, or 95% are in supply. That's not bad. Yeah, I guess we can't even really chart it, can we? Let's see. I guess Pulsex will have some data. Again, in no way an endorsement to buy it or anything. I don't have any. But I've just noticed more chatter than usual. More chatter on this one. And if we're playing the meme game, I don't know. Chatter might be good, it might be bad. Yeah, Pulsex doesn't have nearly enough data to do anything with. Like, I'm just like put your traded low there. Your candle highs. Did it even close it daily on PulseX? Not really. 1, 2, 3, 3 days. Your crazy wick high, which we'll pretty much ignore, just like listing illiquidity. And well, this was even less interesting than I expected. Like, we can't even do anything with it. Can't even like pretend to TA on it. Can't even pretend TA. Yeah. I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. If I see it listed on one of the exchanges I use, maybe I'll pick up a very small spot bag, but I don't understand why this would be like better or worse than like any other random ERC20 token that's created. That's usually my stance. I guess I'll save that and come back to it if it ever does anything. Dominance is still dicking around. Hasn't broken to a new high. Lame. Hasn't broken to a new low. Equally lame. Kind of looks bullish though. The higher lows, 1, 2, potentially 3 higher lows here. These are previous streams TA. Not a lot. Not a lot has happened. Where's the volume though? I was expecting volume on Binance, but there wasn't. Very little volume on Coinbase. It's weird that volume does seem to reflect like the traffic or the interest in crypto. Like volume dropped right around where all the traffic on YouTube dropped. All of the crypto traffic. Pretty much every channel across the board seeing pretty big reductions of traffic versus even like March-ish, early April-ish. Despite, I guess price did nothing for 50 days, 60 days. That could be why. But at the same time, I don't know. It did nothing here also. And traffic didn't drop off that much. Did nothing here and traffic just capitulated. Probably a good thing. At the end of the day, it's probably a good thing. This May low would make a really neat and pretty test, wouldn't it? 25.3. I might look to play that again. And have your weekly closes. Like this would be a pretty nice area to look for support. The problem though is you get down here and you're below the 200 weekly and you're kind of screwed then. Like I don't know. If you do trade down into this zone, you really want to see a wick immediately back up, like flash crash. You do not want to see it playing around there. Wow. I always joke that Bitcoin never moves when we're live, but for real, this is maybe the smallest amount of movement we've ever seen on a live. Not even 0.5% movement. It's trading like the dollar, man. What in the actual F? Look at this. When do we go live? 1:15. Right here. For roughly this. This 0.2%. Woo. Wow. We still have 400 people watching. I mean, I think that's damn good. I think that's damn good for what's happened. For like watching paint dry on a chart. I think that's pretty great. Appreciate you. We can throw some like we can throw some diagonals on here, but it's really just a joke. Like there's no, I don't think that these are going to be in play. I don't think that they're relevant. There we go. There we go. Maybe even do it like this. Something like that. Yeah, these are probably irrelevant. I wanted to do some like degen trading and just like do 100x and have you guys vote on what direction and then do it. But at this point, it's like I don't even know if 100x would do anything. Like we've moved 0.2%, so even if we 100x shorted the top during a stream, it'd be like 20%. And that's the top. Impossible. What you guys should definitely do is join the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. The best way to keep up with our live streams. 1. 2, YouTube doesn't always give you notifications when we go live. Discord always will. In addition, you'll also get free sats. After every live stream, I airdrop you. I make you all Bitcoin holders. Easy. Short some PEPE. Ooh. Missed opportunity to short. Right there. 5021. Right there. That was a short. I wouldn't short it right here. It doesn't mean I think it's going up, but you're already into a 2 falling hourly candles. You're really playing kind of like the chase game at this point. If anything, I'd probably go long rather than short, but that would be such a small move. It'd be like very scalping. Trying to play maybe like that resistance, but much more likely down here. Looking to play fair value gap to fair value gap, something like that. I mean, you do you. Everyone trades differently, but that's not my style. Not my style. Can't step to my style. Might work. Yeah, I ain't playing that. Good luck though. PEPE took enough of its gains back from me. I'm not giving it another penny. Saj Ali says short ARPA. What's ARPA? The Discord is fun, says Monkey Child. Thank you, my friend. We're in the Discord. Does that link work? Our freaking boost, it like expired. Good, it works. Like expired yesterday or today, and then the link doesn't work. It's so stupid. What's your stoil? Thank you, 10 pence. Somebody got it. Stoil. Was that Elon Musk on South Park? Can't ship to my stoil. Or was it Mark Zuckerberg? I can't remember. Wu-Tang stoil. Nice. Well, this has been maybe the most exciting stream ever. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you came back, that we're all together again. I love it. I love it. I missed you guys. Yep. But this is like watching paint dry. And, yeah. We're going to be live again Monday. I think that's really the answer. I wanted to do a long stream. I wanted there to be spice, but we didn't pray hard enough to the spice gods. And so they did not bless us with spice. Make sure you've subscribed, jumped into Discord, checked out our sponsor. Sign up using my link. We'll be doing giveaways on Monday for Fair Desk, some trading funds, and I'll probably give away that Soul Pass on Monday for FEMX. They are pretty exclusive. I only get 5 of them to give away. I don't really even know what to do. We'll look at it then. But I love you guys. I will see you on Monday. It's good to be back. Bitcoin will move as soon as they end the stream. You know how we do. Crown out.